It's the after the Christmas grateful grind. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Got my king cup today. Says the queen. I do what the queen says. It's the day after Christmas. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, great family, great cheer, all the love, everything, whatever sound, whatever that was, whatever that is for you. Man, I hope that you had the most amazing Christmas ever. I did myself. Enjoyed my wife and family. Uh, I let go. I was there. I was on a Christmas grind. I was on a Christmas grind. I absolutely love it. A little bit different way to experience Christmas for me. Kind of isolated a lot of times. In thought. So I share a lot of the work that we got to do. And again, this is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm KeJohnna Owens, and we get to talk about the gratefulness of the spirit of Christmas and family and love and cheer, and not overextension of things that we think we need to have to give to someone else, to be who we think we're supposed to be for someone else. Man, that's a lot, right? Man, it's a lot of people, right? Overextending our family. We got a chance to enjoy a family, cousins, family Christmas celebration. Thanks to Sissy, man, we've got the best sister-in-law in the world. She put that together, and our family got a chance to get together. I hope you found a way to enjoy who you are, what you are with the people that celebrate you, not merely tolerate you. That's an amazing thing today. So let's talk about on the grind. I'm not gonna hit you with the hard work. I know it. Like, man, don't come on so hard. We just got after all the turkey and the gumbo, and man, we still opening presents and gifts. And I'm caught into the holidays. But see, life is also, and get right on back into it. A job does not allow me to say, well, on my birthday, after the first day of this, I'm going to take, no, man, we got to get on into it. But let's get into it in a grateful way. I hope you took the day to really experience a great family, a can of soup for yourself. It doesn't matter. If you're grateful for it, be grateful for it. And that's the main thing. Great morning to you. Great morning to you. I was grateful to get some time to spend with Mrs. Owens. We were out there, and look, this is how I got it. Don't tell her. But this is she and I. Man, they caught us in action right there. I was just telling her a few things. Mrs. Owens right there. She is the coolest, most amazing of the world right there. Absolutely. So let's get this. What are you grateful for? What was it? What was the best thing out of it? What was going to prepare you? I was hearing a lot of, the hashtag now, more in 24, get more in 24, have more in 24, do more in 24, all the things, right? Well, we're going to sacrifice some things more too in order to get some things more. Got a few days left. What is it, 6 days left before 2024 as it is? What are you going to do with it? What application to get more are you going to prepare yourself for? That's something right there. There's no genie in a bottle. It's no, I said I was going to do this podcast Monday through Friday, 6 a.m., not because I'm forced to. It's because I get to make an impact. You know the amount of people I get to reach just by getting up in the morning and saying a word of encouragement, because we don't get around that a lot. So I was grateful to be around my family. I was great to be around friends. I was great to be accepted, endorsed in our first family annual. That's going to be annual. That's really cool. And if you had a chance to be grateful, put that in the forefront. And what more gratefulness would you like to have? And what more work are you willing to do to get that gratefulness? Stand by. Let's talk about the grateful grind. Let's get back into it. It's the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. My wife said, show them who you are. So let's show who we are. It's the Morning Grind. Stand by.
Ask the question when you're thinking big, why not you? And answer it. I'm not just doing this motivational video. Why not you? Why shouldn't you win? No, forget motivational. Let's get logical. Why not you? Actually answer that. Why can't you be somebody that can do something in your business that's never been done before? Why not you?
I want you to ponder these 4 questions. Here's the first one, and that's why. Why pay the price? Why work this hard? Why go this far? Why try to learn this much? Why do it? Why learn it? Why study? Why put yourself out? Why try to become all that you can possibly become? Why do that much? Why go that far? Why try to do everything? That's a good question, why? Here's a good answer to why. It's the second question. Why not? Why not see how much you can earn? Why not see how much you can learn? Why not see how many skills you can develop? Why not see what kind of person you can become? Why not see what kind of influence you can have? But now here's number 3. Why not you? You've got the brains, you can make decisions, you can study the plan, you can change your life, you can grow immensely in the next few years, you can make your dreams come true, you can build a financial wall around your family nothing can get through, you can become healthy, you can become powerful. Why not you? And now here's my last question. Why not now? There never was a better time. What a time now for us to take this dream and not let it die. Take this dream and give it life. Take this dream and breathe into it your own personal spirit until finally it becomes a flame that burns around the whole world. Let's go do it now.
Every day when I don't feel like getting up at 4 a.m., my why pushes me to another level. It pushes me to doing things that I didn't know I could do. It pushes me to be great.
You've got to have your own list of why. If the why is powerful, the how is easy. What you want, what kind of health do you want, what kind of skills do you want? You've got to decide, what do you want? What kind of power would you like to have? What kind of influence would you like to have? Without a dream, we are nothing.
If you keep trying, you just need to be successful once to get where you need to go, to give you the confidence, to give you the faith, to give you the strength to believe in yourself. And that why in your life will push.
The why, man, the why. Every time I think about the why, I think about some stuff I've been through. I think you got to really dig in deep to the why, so you can get back to being grateful for where you are today. We got some things that we've been through. Think of the things you've been through. Think of the things that somebody said, man, you can't do that. Think of the times where it just seemed like, man, there's no way. Man, I don't know. That's just real stuff right there. You know, when you think about the time that you experienced that said, you know, if this doesn't happen, I don't know, but whatever you thought was going to happen probably is not how you thought it was going to have to look. It never is. It's just something about that. So I get to share, you know, at least a word of, if you think about the things you're grateful for, you know, your family, that you get to and got to. We've been talking about that. I think we're gonna do something real heavy. Don't try to steal it. Now, I share stuff all the time. I want to see it on the billboard. Get to, got to. I'm gonna share it with you anyway, because you know what, God has something unique and individual for everyone. I don't care what room I'm in. I get to it, and I don't care who's in the room. If I'm allowed, I get to be on the same platform, anybody. And I get to perform at a level that says I deserve to be in this vision he's given me. And I believe in it. I'm confident and competent enough to deserve whatever comes from it. That's what you got to know. And that's being grateful. Grateful for my wife, grateful for the family. God, amazing father. Got a mother that sowed a seed in me so huge. She said, you get to make it on the broken pieces. She said, make it on the broken pieces. Make it on the broken pieces. What's that mean? I mean, the refrigerator blew out and all, but you got a next door neighbor that allow you to put the food. I don't know. The car at work, you couldn't get to work that day, and they didn't allow you to another day off, so they docked your pay or whatever. I don't know, but you make it on the broken pieces. You wish you opened the refrigerator, and when you open the refrigerator, it said, "Whoa!" Right? Like I mean, it's got all the right meat. It's got all the great cheese. It's got all the. I mean, you know, it's just. But guess what? Maybe you have a can of beans, and you got to be grateful. Somebody not want them beans so bad. Somebody wish they had their refrigerator open up that had nothing in it but cold air. The opportunity to fill it up. Somebody wish they had the opportunity. It's always things to be grateful for. There's a young man that recently he approached me. This is food for thought here. I'm gonna share something with you about a mindset. Just in what you think. What you think something is, that's not always the case. The young man, he asked me, he said, well, this was early in any kind of speaking I've ever done, any kind of business I've ever done on my own. I was line and guard, but I get the contract in suit and tie. I just learned how to get in environments that offer different thought. So as I'm coming out of the contract with the big building, the young man approaches me with what he thinks my life has been like. To apply a level, you know, I should hire him because he's been through some things. But that's not the case. But I gave the young man a chance. And the young man didn't show up for what he said he wanted in his life. And so when I talked to the young man the next day about how adamant he was about having an opportunity to work, when he was presented with the opportunity to work, he didn't show up. So we get to. But what he thought was, because I had on suit and tie, that have a relevance to what's going on in the world, man. Man, I've been in some places. So you get to develop, you get to help, you get to share, you get to go to work. If you're going to work today, you get to. Somebody wish they was going to work. Somebody wish they had your job. Somebody wish they had what you think is invaluable and you might not even want. Check this out. What if someone wanted what you had so bad that what you had somebody was willing to get if you didn't do the work, meaning your job, your promotion, your raise, your success, your business, your family, the things that make you, your why, that makes you cry. Well, somebody else wants the same thing. What would you do? Let's be grateful about what we have. It's going to be a little mojo before we get out of here. Stand by.
How do you keep going? Why do you keep going? There's two sides of pain. There's one side of pain that's the suffering and the discomfort side of pain. But then there's another side of pain that's called effort. It's called glory. It's called if you can find a way to push through pain, there's something greater on the other side of it.
If the enemy within is controlled, then the enemy outside can do you no harm. It's time to say enough is enough. Stop feeling this way about yourself. Stop letting years and years of negative shit affect who you are now. You have the power to stop it. You got to put your foot down and say that's it. Enough is enough. No longer am I going to listen to that voice inside my head telling me I'm nothing, telling me I'm weak, telling me I'm useless. And today, and from every day after today, I'm going to start fighting back. I'm going to start doing what I want to do with strength and pride. I'm going to take on the world because that's what I'm made to do. That's what's inside me. You ain't the only one that feels or has ever felt helpless before, let me tell you. We've all been there. But what happens up until this point means nothing. It's what you do from this point on that's going to determine the rest of your life. You can either be a victim of your life or the master of it, but the choice, that's down to you.
When you lose, that's an opportunity to improve. That's not the time that you go sit over in the corner and feel sorry for yourself and make excuses to why you lost. You got to own the reasons that you lost.
It's time to take ownership. Take full ownership of your time, of your mind, of your day.
It won't be easy. It will be hard because life is hard. And these challenges, they're going to do their best to take you down. Do not let them. Stand up, dig in, line up those problems and confront them. Fight them. Do not let them bring you down. In fact, let the adversity you face today turn you into a better person tomorrow.
Lay hold of it. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in his eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You will not defeat me. You will not destroy me. Some of you are so ignorant. You've been through so much hell. You gonna quit now? You should have quit 10 years ago. You don't quit now. It's the 10th round. And when you get to a certain level of success, it's about stamina. It's about you won't break me. You can't take me. I fought too long. I fought too hard. It's too late now. You should have broke me a long time ago. I'm unbreakable now.
That's proof too that I don't always have on a suit or something. That's right. That's right. Oh man, think about the gratefulness of it. Somebody wants the same thing you don't want. Somebody wants the same thing you just. Somebody wants that. Somebody wish they had that job at Taco Bell. I mean, the toilet job. The toilet job. Toilet job. I had a toilet job. I had a job that had to clean the dogs. I had a job I was working in a warehouse. And I'm gonna tell you this because if you're grateful, man, if you're grateful for something, you don't know. You don't know who's looking. You don't know who's watching. And most of all, you don't know who you are. That's who you are. So you are who you are where you are. That's what my father told me. Well, my grandfather on that. His grandfather is a legacy of Owens men. And you follow me, right? You are who you are wherever you are. Things happen, the same things similar all the time, right? The common denominator is us. I had an opportunity to get a job. I need a job. I need a job real good. Real good. You ever need a job real good? I need a job real good. And a friend of mine got me an opportunity. Nobody gets you a job. That's another thing. Nobody gives you anything. Gave me an opportunity to get to represent myself in an interview. In the interview, the HR guy, he was telling me that the job entailed warehouse. I don't know nothing about a forklift. I don't know much about tools. That's not something that has been in my forte. My father, my legacy had been, we're busy. We have owned, and as far as wrench and screw, I wasn't too good. I wasn't gonna fix your car. But man, I needed that job. So I was in a warehouse of tools that I didn't know anything about. And the job had a good attitude, come late, all that. He said, that's good. Everybody says, you know, but you got the personality. I like it. Here's the deal. I'll hear you on coming late. I hear you coming early and staying late. I hear you. What he said was, the deal is the owner owns 5 pedigree bird dogs, which each of about $5,000 a piece. He's got a kennel, which this job also entails cleaning up the kennels behind the job, behind the dogs. So I had this look, this pensive look. I'm like, oh, you know. He said, well, I get it. This is him. He said, well, I get it. That's what everybody said. Nobody's wanted the job because nobody wants to take care of the dogs. I said, no, sir. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm thinking is, what could you call me? He said, what do you mean? I said, I'm thinking, what could you call me? I get it. You could call me the man with the golden shovel. Man, when I hit him with that golden shovel right there, man, we laughed, we cracked up, man, I got that job. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Within 9 months, I received a 40% increase in my pay. I was getting 11 and a half hours of overtime, which was, I mean, you know, that was pretty good. And what I started to do was deliver checks, hundreds of thousands of dollars in checks around the city, millions of dollars equipment and hot shot delivery to different job sites around the city. I could take home hundreds of thousands of dollars of tools or whatever I needed to work on my own home. And I was in a water cooler talk, started in water cooler talks. I was in a water cooler talk and everybody was talking about what they were earning. I said, yeah, man, you ought to earn this. And you know, I was earning more than the electricians with only the overtime that I was doing. Man, I never again said what I was earning again, never again talked about it, but I always remember that if you apply a level of work to match the level of your faith, I never asked for those raises. I was taking on trucks, everything. So if you're willing to, I always say, if you're willing to clean the toilet, you could be CEO. I guarantee you that CEO clean that toilet. I guarantee you Elon Musk have cleaned a toilet. Stand by.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. I can't say more than apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the work of the faith. Apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. If you do that everywhere you go, man, I don't know, man. I take that job. I was working that job, and they allowed me to do almost anything I wanted to, overtime on the weekends, take the tools home. It was such a, I guess, a spirit of excellence in who I am. Man, I took my father up there. He saw me clean the kennels. It was what I had to do on the weekend. I'm talking about even on a holiday. So that was a commitment. But I had the bag. I had the boo-boo bag. This is a funny story. I had the boo-boo bag. The executives out there having a break. Man, I caught them off guard. I raised the boo-boo bag up like, I have the power. I have the power, right? It's all a laugh, but I got the bag, but that's the spirit. I got to pick it up anyway. I got to clean up the kennels anyway. Why would I have a bad attitude about a job that I already subscribed to that I said I was going to do? They were paying me to do. That's just some stuff. Now here it is. But before long, they was talking about some movement up, had other regions, companies making $50 million a year, so you never know. You don't know where you're at sometimes, but if you get in there, get up, go get it. Look, this young amazing woman right here, you surely want to tap into Dr. Cassandra Bradford. Good morning. Good morning to you out there. Mr. Kelton, boss, I quit Alexander. Hope you're feeling better, sir. Take some of that chicken soup or something out there, man. Get yourself together, Colonel. We don't have time. We're Marines. We got to still charge the beach. So good morning to you. Man, you know what? Do you to the best of you. Now you can take that home with you. I'm going to leave you with this. It's an amazing time and spirit of the year. We think about what's going to happen next year. It's going to be the end this year, 2024. It's got so much relevance into 2024, I'm going to get more. 2024, more. Some people don't want more of the same thing they got. Some people don't want more of the same thing they got. I'm going to say it just like I said. Are you willing to do a different thing to get more of what you want? But you got to know what you want. And it's not going to look like what you think it's going to look like. Tell them, Dr. Bradford, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. And you could take that to the bank. Let's close up shop this morning. It's a grateful grind. And I got to say this. Now, this is a unique out there in the field, out there with my family, out there enjoying life. But this is how they caught me talking to Mrs. Owens. We had to have a good talk. This is how she became Mrs. Owens right there. Fast forward 8 years. We had a good time this weekend. So if you had a good time with your family this weekend, man, continue to think. But look here, 24, a few more days left. What you going to do? How do you close out the year? How do you clean up? How do you structure yourself? I know you got the vision boards. I know we got all the the stuff, but what about the work that it takes? What's the outline of the work? What's the outline of availability to the work? How, if you did this year, what for next year, would that put you where you want to be for more? Or do you have to do more? What about I'll do more in 24? That's one right there. Let's take the work that it takes, apply it to the faith that we have, and make something happen that we've never made happen before. That's 2024 for me. I see you on the other side. Kings, raise up. Queens, stay down with your kings. We'll raise the nation. God bless you. Have an amazing afterburn of the Christmas holiday spirit, man. Stay on the grind.